Going on, Capricorn, and thank you guys for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's jump into May's reading. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn squad. Now, guys, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and keep in mind that the energy could be yours that I'm picking up on, or the people around you. So let's see what's going on for y'all. What is going on for Capricorn? This deck I'm using, guys, is Light Seers Tarot. The Chariot wanted to pop up, so it could be something that has to do with travel that's coming in for you guys, or something that's just really taking off quickly. But whatever this is, you're behind the steering wheel. You're in control of it, okay? So we have your past, present, that Chariot came out again, and then we have your future. Okay, so the energy that you guys have here is the Hermit card in the reverse. So for some, this could be that there's something you were getting into or something you're involved in where you or someone around you just doesn't have all the facts. This could also be you guys, coming out of a place of isolation as well. But I feel like you're realizing that some sort of something that you thought was going to be like a solid offer ended up not being. I don't see this being something that necessarily brings you a grievance, but it's like there's something that you don't know about something. Something's not adding up 100%, okay? So let's start with the past. We'll keep that energy in mind. You guys have the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and you have the Knight of Cups. So I see a lot of happiness that you guys are experiencing. For some of you, maybe this has to do with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But at the same time, there's a decision of many that needs to be made, or there's just you realizing that something may have been an illusion. So let's see what direction this takes. Why is this 10 of Cups here? All right, you guys have the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something I feel that you guys fell out of. You were doing your best to be patient when it came to like getting over this, whether it was you being heartbroken or you just being disappointed. But I do see a lot of healing with you guys standing your ground with something. But honestly, there's something that you're involved in where there is a lot of happiness around it. But whether it's you or someone around you, it's like someone either may not be emotionally invested or maybe somebody is suffering in a financial sense. So again, this is something from the past. So you're happy, but at the same time, there's some sort of secret that you're holding on to or that someone's holding on to, maybe something you're not going towards. So let's see why these cards are here. I'm going to pull one more. We have the Queen of Cups. So you guys have a lot of water energy in your past. Maybe there's just something with the water sign here where you have to keep this a secret, or you have to keep something a secret in order to keep the peace in a certain situation. All right, so let's see why the 7 of Cups is here and how that progresses. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. So I just see something that was an illusion. Somebody may have been playing another person, or we're just trying to have authority over another person, but like in the wrong way, kind of like a power hungry sort of energy. But I feel like you guys became independent for that and you became stronger for it just in your sense of self. Okay, but this was hard for you to move away from. Again, there's someone who strongly couldn't be trusted. So it could have been someone who was abusive, manipulative. If this had to do with love, it could have been someone that was seeing, someone else besides you, or vice versa. Maybe you were seeing multiple people. But we got this Knight of Cups, so let's see why that last card is here for your past. We have the 6 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. So there's two aspects to this, because I feel like you had to become independent from something. Something could be trusted, you weren't going towards it, but that energy was still trying to come into your life, or you were still trying to, go towards that energy. So I see someone who's in a rock a rock between a hard place where they have something there that's making them happy, but they're secretly still kind of looking back, and they're secretly wondering, should I go back? Should I be with, another. Sorry, guys, I got cut off. But yeah, you have something there that's making you happy. You're just questioning whether or not you should go back to something from the past. Now, while this thing is making you happy, I feel like you guys get some sort of offer from the past. And for some of you, I don't feel you necessarily say no. It's kind of something where you're waiting it out to see how it develops. Or maybe you're telling someone to be patient with you as you figure things out. But I definitely see it being a very positive thing that something ended because a lot of expansion came in for you. So let's see what's going on in the present moment. You have the Chariot, the Emperor in the reverse, and you have the Star card in the reverse. So again, with that Chariot coming out, this could have to do with you guys traveling in the present moment. This could have to do with you guys being part of something that's really, really going to take off. The only thing that concerns me is the core energy to this. The Emperor in the reverse is that there could be something that's kind of based on a lie, or there can be someone who's trying to play a part of something, but it's not who they genuinely are. So it's throwing them off in some way, shape, or form. So it could be you that loses faith in this, or someone else does. Why is this Chariot here? We have the Three of Wands. So I see someone traveling, for some of you, it could be overseas, but it could be something where you expand. Now you have the Temperance card in the reverse. So be careful, guys, because there's something that you're doing, but it's your soul is fighting against it. Your soul doesn't feel comfortable with it. So it's, honestly, if this is something that has to do with travel, it might be a difficult trip. Okay. But I see something that could be taking off quickly, something where a person has to turn their back on a lot. And I feel like this is something where if you're not going a distance physically, then metaphorically, it's you have to go some sort of distance to make this happen. But there's a lot of concern in your spirit. There's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Also, if this has to do with a situation where someone would be lying, being manipulative, or cheating, anything like that, I just don't see it being something that would be conducive to that person. So it's not something that helps you with your own personal growth. All right. So why is this Emperor in the reverse? We have the Empress card. And we have the Judgment card in the reverse. So guys, with the energy, it shows that someone is starting something where I feel as though they need to lie. Okay, or whether it's to other people, whether it's to themselves or a specific person, Spirit is saying that this isn't a good idea, guys. So something is starting, and it's something that you got to think about because your soul's not resonating with it. Okay, it's something that is karmic. Maybe it's someone from the past, again, trying to come back in, or something from the past you're trying to revisit. I just don't see success with that. So I see, a person losing faith in this. You guys have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it's something where it could be an offer that sounds good, guys, but I just see a lot of pettiness here. I see this causing fighting. I see maybe a person that promises something that, again, sounds good, but it's not what you think it's going to be, and that your mind just has to get past it. It's something that you guys have it within your power to build it, but you shouldn't. Okay? All right, very interesting, guys. So let's see what's going on in your future. You guys have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Lover card in the reverse. Guys, specifically if this has to do with love, if you guys are being tempted to betray someone or anything like that, it's going to end up coming out, and it causes a fallout. It causes a breakup. Okay, so it definitely causes problems. The betrayal is known. It's seen. So what is this about? Why is this Ten of Swords here? We have the High Priestess. So guys, like I said, it's seen. I didn't even see the High Priestess before saying that. My spirit just felt it. With this High Priestess, you don't need proof. You don't need to see pictures. You don't need to see text messages. Your energy is going to feel that you're being betrayed, that something's not going right. Or if it's you guys betraying someone else, they do feel that. So it's showing that some sort of third party is trying to come in, or something that may seem very exciting. Okay, but it's something that you shouldn't accept. It's something that you shouldn't do. Okay. Something that's not going to work out. So Spirit is saying that you guys have to dodge some sort of bullet, whether it's you again being tempted or someone close to you, dealing with this. With the Five of Wands, this is tension, fighting, arguing, pettiness, people feeling as though they need to compete with one another. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So yeah, someone is stuck between a rock and a hard place, guys. But with whatever this thing is that is attempting to come into your life, or whatever it is that you're trying to seek and you're trying to bring into your life, is it worth what you could lose? Because if that happens, one, I don't see that situation working, and then two, you lose your other situation. So it's really risky waters, guys. Okay. It shows that there's some burden that just needs to be let go of and a chapter that needs to be closed out. You guys want to make sure that you're focusing on new. With the Fool card, this is unmarked territory for you. This is something that's completely new, something that it's like you're naively excited about it. You're not thinking about what can go wrong. You're just excited to be part of it. All right, so lastly, let's see why this Lover's card is in the reverse. So with the Lover's reverse, at minimal, it could be you arguing with someone close to you. It could be a lover. It could be a good friend, a family member, but something that's closely tied to you. We have the Moon card and we have the Hierophant. If it's not you arguing with the person, it could be you just falling out completely with the person. But I see a lot of anger. I see harsh words being exchanged. And something happens that causes instability in a situation. And someone feels as though blessings are now being blocked with the situation. All right. Now, we do have this Moon card, so this is about truth. This is about what comes, things coming out that were done in the dark, it comes to light. So it could be that maybe you were meant to lose something, okay, with this Hierophant here. Because when we see the Hierophant, that's something that's meant to happen on our journey. All right, I'm going to pull one more card for this. We have the Tower card in the reverse. So actually, no, guys, it's saying that there's something you really need to protect yourself against, because if you build on this thing, you lose something very close to you. All right, so a bullet needs to be dodged, and that's what the universe wants. All right, so whatever you guys can do to, dodge this bullet, to dodge this catastrophe, do it. Because regardless of who's doing what, I feel that the Capricorn is definitely in control of if this can happen or not. Whether it's you guys seeking it out, that's meaning that, yeah, you can manifest it, you can bring it in. Or if it's coming into you, it's still within your power, because, it's in your power to say yes or no to this. But you end up losing more than what you bargained to lose, okay? So be careful, Capricorn. All right, guys, so let's pull you some guidance cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about May and how you can be directed. All right. All right, guys. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Now, just with the cards that we dropped here, guys, it's showing that there's something that you need to protect yourself against. And with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, it's like you're able to see clearly in this. You're able to realistically see the outcome of this. Okay, let's just see why all these other cards are here. There's something that comes out, or something that's really understood on a deep level with you and someone you're very close to. This could be a soulmate energy for some of you, having the Two of Cups and the Lover's card here. Okay, but guys, it is saying that there's something you need to let go of and give up, and something that you need to walk away from. For some of you, that could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. For others, this could just be something that you had a lot of passion for. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So protect yourself from something, because it could cause a lot of unhappiness. It can cause a lot of heartbreak here. And we have the Ten of Wands. So again, guys, I don't know what this is. It's something that you're completely in control of, but it causes a lot of burden. It's something that causes a lot of heartbreak. It causes not just you to be unhappy, but those around you to be unhappy. So yeah, something needs to be avoided so that you guys can go towards a path that's very passionate towards you. So again, with this Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, if it causes you or someone to have to lie, to manipulate, it's just, it doesn't work out. It shows that things kind of turn to the left when you wanted everything to go right, and it kind of just causes a catastrophe. So guys, there's a bullet that needs to be dodged, so I hope you guys dodge it. All right. So if this resonated with you guys, you can make donations. Everything is in the description below to do so. You can also get in touch with me for a personal reading. My website is in the description as well. Now, the quickest way, you guys, to hear from me, I have a 24-hour emergency reading. So that'll come out within 24 hours. It may take an extra day or two if it's during the weekend, but I am here. All right, so follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. You can also follow me on Twitter, Bruja Shit. Take care, guys.